What, you never stand next to a dead guy? No.
This video is about the most insane YouTubers who ruined their lives in 1 second.
Did we just find a dead person in the suicide forest, hanging?
Make sure to watch the end because each one gets crazier and crazier, so stay tuned. Starting off with Shane Dawson. Shane Dawson is basically proof that the internet doesn't forget anything. You see this in a lot of cases, but with Shane Dawson, it shows the most, especially with Twitter. I don't know how this works, but he had a baby and he started getting a lot of hate after he posted this post of him with his baby, and he started getting a lot of hate in the comments on Instagram and Twitter. Well, you might be asking, why did Shane Dawson get all this hate? Well, it's actually all due to Shane Dawson's past.
I have done a lot of things in my past that I hate.
Now, he's not known to be a pedophile specifically, but he had some very weird pedophilic comments in his past. He basically said some very, very strange things that I'm not gonna repeat in the video. You could go look it up if you want. There's no way I'm putting that in the video. He said some insane, weird stuff. Someone called the police because of it.
The Los Angeles Sheriff's Department is conducting a criminal investigation into Shane Dawson's past allegations.
He basically wrote some really weird comments on a podcast of some sort a long time ago, and nothing really ended up happening, but he started getting a lot of hate because of those comments. And obviously I'm not going to repeat them because yeah, that's it, you know? Obviously people are going to hate no matter what, but if they're hating on this level, that means you've done some other stuff, I'm going to be honest. First of all, in the past, and he's actually admitted to this okay, I don't know, for some reason I would not admit to this, but he did some questionable things with his cat a long time ago.
I laid the cat down on her back and then I moved her little chicken legs, like, you know, spread open or whatever. And I was like, if I just like hump, but like on her tummy, like that's not weird, like whatever.
He also said the N-word a few times, which not gonna get into that.
Oh, bitch, monkey woman, you're the best!
Well, you might be asking, there's a lot of YouTubers that have done these things in the past. They've been banished from the internet. Why did this not happen to Shane Dawson? Well, the answer to that is that Shane Dawson had a few excuses up his sleeves, obviously. He said that in the past, it was a normal thing to do to say the N-word whenever you wanted. But the things with the cat and everything else, you know what? Also saying the N-word, it's pretty crazy. No matter what time it is, no matter how long ago. So I guess that's why people hate on him. And a lot of people in the comments saw him having a baby now, and they're kind of worried for the baby. I mean, I don't want to get into anyone's privacy, but these people literally say they feel bad for the baby because of all of his controversial past. I don't know what that means, whatever. Let's get on to the next person. Shane Dawson totally ruined his career by doing all the things in the past, but the next person actually kind of did it even on a worse level. So next person is Ricegum.
Now, I'm really mad.
Now, Ricegum's content used to be basically where he would just roast every single other cringy type of videos, even though honestly his roasts were kind of cringe as well. Everything was cringe back then. Anyway, he basically started out by roasting these kids on the app called Musical.ly. Now, Musical.ly was the OG version of TikTok, and the videos were actually kind of funny.
Like, that literally just pissed me off. Like, I want to fight this guy now.
At least to me they were funny, but to a lot of people they were very controversial, and he started getting a lot of hate. But why, you may ask? Let's get into it. Well, his peak was basically in 2016, where he would do these roasts, and those roasts ultimately skyrocketed him up to about 100,000 subscribers. That's really, really good. But his craziest growth was when he started reaching the millions of subscribers. And this was because he started doing a bunch of diss tracks on other YouTubers, on other random kids on the internet. They were funny, they were entertaining for the time, but obviously when you start drama with every single other person on the internet, people are gonna start hating on you. I also think people started getting kind of jealous of him. I mean, even though Ricegum is doing these weird things, it's literally the internet. What do you expect? Come on, he needs to be clickbaiting to get those views. But there were some things that, you know, kind of crossed the line. There was another YouTuber named iDubbbz that made a whole video on him about how cringe this guy was, about how cringe Ricegum's roast and diss tracks were. So Ricegum saw this video and he was like, okay, I have nothing really else to do. I'm just gonna flex my money and flex my bank account on iDubbbz and show the whole world how much money I make.
So last month I made a roughly $60,000 for 1 month. I mean, it's okay. It is actually my lowest paid month. Once again, I only got 20 million views, so
that's kind of of weird, bro. Like, this guy definitely wants attention. I kind of feel you, Ricegum, but bro, you're just gonna flex on us like that? This was when he started getting a lot of dislikes, probably because everyone was jealous. I mean, I'm jealous, bro. That's a lot of money, but I wouldn't have disliked. He was getting more dislikes than likes, which is pretty bad. That means that you're one of those hated YouTubers on YouTube, and obviously you don't want to be one of those. He also got into this little scamming drama where people said he was scamming his fans.
I just want to say I took the biggest L in the history of L's. Like, literally, I messed up really bad.
It was looking pretty bad for him at the time. It's kind of when he stopped uploading so consistently. He used to be uploading maybe literally every single week, and then he stopped to maybe uploading about a few videos a year. I don't think he was depressed. I mean, this guy has a lot of energy. Maybe he was, I don't know. But he just disappeared for a while. A bit after he left YouTube, he started streaming on Twitch, and literally he was actually pretty consistent with this, streaming almost every day. I think this was back in 2018, 2019 maybe. He also got into some controversies obviously over there with KSI, which is, you know, it's very weird how KSI and Ricegum got into a controversy. I mean, they basically lived in the same house for a while. So I don't know what happened over there. That's honestly really weird. He also got into some other controversies with Aiden Ross, for example.
So was the Aiden Ross beef, was that real or was that fake?
Real, man. You know, he's a young boy and shit. He was, you know, going at me, but you know,
when Aiden was just blowing up. But it's safe to say that his peak was long gone. Right now he's streaming on a platform called Rumble, and I mean, I guess that's a sign that, you know, you're not really up there anymore. He's still doing kind of well. I mean, I think he got a little bit humbled, which is a really good thing, you know, as a creator. It's good to be humble. He's getting less viewers now, but you know, it's a good thing. He's still making a lot of money. I hope he continues to do so. But just like that, the clout chasing demon was dead. He lost his old fan base. Everyone started hating on him. It's kind of sad. But that's definitely not as bad as Logan Paul's situation. Literally everyone hates Logan Paul for some reason today. Some people like him, but they for sure don't like him fully. I haven't met one person in my life that has said recently that they love Logan Paul. He's their favorite creator. It all started when a few years ago, you might know the story, he went to Japan and he went into this suicide forest and he filmed a guy in a tree dead.
This is very, dude, his hands are purple. He did this morning.
The bad thing about this whole situation was that he didn't leave with his crew. They stayed in that forest and they kept filming and making content out of, yeah, a dead person. It's very odd. They made some jokes about him. Like, bro, it was getting off the rails.
What, you never stand next to a dead guy? No.
I don't know. I wouldn't do that. I know for sure. Like, what? At this point, like, you're literally doing anything for content. That's really weird. This is when people started hating him. He uploaded the video, and of course, everyone hated it. He started getting so many dislikes on the video. If you like that video of him, you're weird, bro. This whole thing was a humbling situation for Logan Paul, and he ended up posting a video called So Sorry. It became a meme in the end. I mean, some people forgave him. A lot of people started forgiving him actually recently, when he started actually being very, very humble, and it seemed like he learned from his mistakes. But that's not the only controversy he's been in. He's actually done some other scams, NFT scams. There's another YouTuber named CoffeeZilla that covered that whole thing. It's a whole crazy situation. It almost seems like Logan Paul likes to hate, maybe? I don't know. But one thing is for sure, Logan Paul is no one's favorite creator anymore, and I don't know if he's ever gonna have a peak like he did in 2017. It's honestly really sad, but he did it to himself, let's be honest. Next person who I don't think he did this situation to himself, maybe he did because of his ego. This person is named Dream. Now, Dream is one of the biggest Minecraft creators, or used to be actually, because I don't know what he's doing right now, bro. Dream is dead. He's dead. Hopefully I don't fall off like him ever in my YouTube career. But during his peak, he was getting over 100 million views per month. Like, that's crazy. A lot of people liked him, and I'm kind of embarrassed by this, but I actually bought Dream merch. I know I'm gonna get bullied for that. I don't know where it is now. Let's just not talk about that. It was before all of the stuff happened. All of the stuff being all of the drama that he got into on Twitter. I don't know. I think that if Dream didn't have a Twitter, I think he would be all okay. People would make some accusations, but he wouldn't respond, and it wouldn't become such a big thing of drama. It wouldn't become such a big ball of drama. He made huge mistakes. Basically, what happened is, I don't know if these are true. Maybe some of them are true, but a lot of people on Twitter started making accusations saying that Dream was a pedophile, saying that he messaged them when they were underage. Honestly, if these accusations are true, yes, then Dream definitely deserves to go to jail maybe. If you read these accusations, they're kind of crazy, which also brings up the point where some of these accusations are so crazy that it honestly seems kind of fake. I actually haven't really seen any solid proof, like brick solid proof. I haven't seen any of that recently. He seems like a kind of fine guy. He has a huge ego for sure, but all these accusations led him to making a video, literally a 1-hour video. This is crazy. He made a video talking about the whole situation, like every single thing. You can watch it, it's on his channel. He talked about crazy accusations. After all of these accusations of Dream being a pedophile, he's lost a lot of fans. People hate him. Like, I swear he probably has the most haters I've ever seen on any YouTuber. Like, bro, it's actually insane. Before we go on to the next person, please subscribe. It's so simple to do. I want to hit 1 million subscribers this year. I know that sounds insane. Maybe we could hit it if this, I don't know, if this video does well. We'll see. Next person we're going to talk about is Mini Lad. Now, Mini Lad basically got canceled for being a pedophile. Yeah, he's confirmed a pedophile, and he basically had these weird excuses, trying to sweep everything under the sheets.
The reason I did what I did, and there was even a message where I said this, is because what I said there is true. I did try to end my life at the beginning of 2017.
And this basically ruined his whole career. He failed miserably at doing so. The whole situation started off with one tweet from a girl who, at the time of these accusations, she was 16, she said, and he was 20. So yeah, that's basically a pedophile. And somehow she had a crush on Mini Lad. Okay, not to be rude, bro, but I mean, just look at it, bro. Forget about that. I didn't say anything. Actually, I did. I take that back. I reverse take that back. This guy's a pedophile. He deserves to be in jail, bro. So this girl had a crush on him, and they started messaging each other. I'm gonna be honest, isn't this her fault? I mean, she's young, she's 16, but why is she messaging a 20-year-old? Like, maybe it's both sides that are wrong. But I am not going too deep into the researching of this. I do not care that much about a pedophile. You know, I'm not consuming my brain with that. But in the tweet, she said that after talking on Twitter a bit, they moved to Discord, where they chatted a lot. They talked for hours a day, it says in her tweet. There were some really weird messages going on in there. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not gonna repeat anything. Maybe I'll show it on screen, we'll see. It's very weird though. He sent some weird photos, some weird messages, and it was all confirmed by him. He made a video saying, I'm sorry. And his excuse, by the way, a really dumb excuse. His excuse was that he was depressed or something. I mean, that's fine, but that doesn't mean you could be a pedophile, okay? Like, what? After his apology, obviously he got so much hate. This is probably the worst story in this whole video because he basically just disappeared from YouTube after this. He deleted everything that had to do with the incident. It wasn't looking good for him at all. He literally admitted to this and then just deleted it all. That's kind of weird, I'm gonna be honest. But he actually continued uploading on his second channel, acting like as if nothing even happened. Like, that's pretty weird. And that is how he swept all the drama under the sheets. Bro, how is this guy not in jail? He's a pedophile. Get him in jail. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe and like it if you did. And share it, you know? Share it with your friends, please. I want to be famous. Please. And I'll see you in the next one.